Hello everyone and welcome back to Boater Plays Something. We are playing The Outer Worlds, previously broadcast on The Citadel over at Insane Games TV. If you're interested in that channel, you can check it out in the description below. But in the meantime, let's play something.
Hello everyone, the stream deck isn't working again. So we're here, yay, I need to hit the button over there and then I came over here and sat down. Welcome to the Citadel. I'm Boater and we are playing The Outer Worlds. Last time we got here, we got to the groundbreaker, we did a bunch of stuff. We got Parvati hooked up with a sweetheart. Hooked up may not be quite the right word. Hi, could you not? I'm talking here. Oh, shut up. I am so tired today. What was I saying? We got to the groundbreaker. We did a bunch of... Hi, guys. We recruited Felix. Hey, Felix. What's up? Oh, not much. Just kind of hanging out with you. Glad to be here. All right, cool. We got Parvati together with her... Shut up. I will shoot you. Together with someone. It's been a good time. So... I gotta go to Gladys for something? I don't know what quest I have active right now. I'm very tired. Alright, journal. We're still on Passage to Anywhere. Purchase a nav key to Stellar Bay from Gladys. I got my ship unimpounded. I have a holographic shroud, but I don't have any codes for it. I want to see what else we can do here first. I can claim the bounty from Commandant Sanita. Let's do that. And maybe along the way we'll be able to find a security guard. Holographic shroud key, whatever they're called. Shroud key, we'll go with that. That sounds good. Howdy.
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do. Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
You sound lovely. Well, good news, I killed Captain McRed, and we're gonna say that I roughed him up a little bit before I did him in.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardets' backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck...
Oh, I thought that was 6,000 credits or whatever. I have it. 1250 bits. Alright, Ali toxin free. I have an incident to report.
Assuming the nature of the incident is both sufficient cause for infraction and under our jurisdiction, I'll take your statement and open an investigation into the matter. Now then, what's happened?
Nothing. My friend Felix here slapped his foreman with a tossball stick. I ain't gonna snitch!
Bit of a contradictory one, ain't you? Or were you making an ill-attempted joke? Well, I suppose it ain't a crime to change.
I just like wasting the time of people in authority.
Me, you know where my offices are.
Okay, so... That's restricted access. If I go in there, I need to have the... Or just not be seen. Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. Where could we possibly find some access? Oh, there's this, Right, that's all... Mardet ID cartridge. You will now automatically be disguised when entering the associated restricted area. That was just lying right here? You guys' security sucks balls! Trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Holographic Disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. It's interesting.
Left hand, Cap.
Terminal. Eject docking records data cartridge. I'll take that. Alright. I don't know what's on it, but we'll take it. Confiscated goods. Detained a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol, Joach. Hatchet. Metal hoop, 1 gram. Prayer beads, OSI. Locked container, owner refused inspection. He fled before we could get down to it, left his things behind, so they're stored in the back of the security station till the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. Stored in the back of the security station. Alright, duly noted. Can get a hatchet. Some other stuff. Locked container, okay. Security logs. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds. Generous one, too. Negotiate for the usual finder's fee, and then give Lilia her salvage. Brawl at the Lost Hope. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers won. Arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne's ship impounded by order of Udom Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that bored snake. A guy from the back bays roughed up the Moon Kid. What the f roughed up the Moon Kid? Raving mad warned me that the moon was gonna bring about the end times. He was flying high in whatever McRed grows down there. Alright, gotcha, okay. Got a sworn testimony that McRed was spotted at the Rest and Go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Reminder to keep an eye on Gladys. Alright, so confiscated goods in the back of the security station. Let's see what we got in locked container. The Oxonian. Plus to persuade. Oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Use your dialogue skills. Persuade, lie, or intimidate to avoid combat and reset your shroud. I was just leaving.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
This only works a few times in each restricted area. I really should have closed the door. Alright, so all that is stealing. Another Mardet ID badge. We don't need that. Mag pick. Another ID badge.
Great work.
And that's the way out of the restricted area. Oh! Well, that would have been another way to get the ID badge. Would just be to come in here. Hi, how's it going? I mean, I couldn't have picked it with her standing right there, but okay. Howdy.
Howdy.
So we have that now. It keeps you sending the thing for Gladys, but I want to do... Gain access to Stellar Bay. Lilia has a contract for someone there. The Empty Man. Give the Empty Man. God damn it. I already talked about Wolf 359 last time, and I was creepy as hell with the Empty Man thing. Oh, we got the security terminal at the groundbreaker. We got the ID thing. And so that data cartridge is what we have to give to Vicar Max. Okay, good. Ellie hasn't been able to get through to Jesse, but you could try. That's what I want to try to do in the groundbreaker's sick bay. And I think now that we have the Mardet ID thing, we can get in there no problem.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch.
Okay, good. Hello. Right, we were in here. Okay. Let's go check quarantine.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
I don't know what you're talking about, Parvati. You talking crazy. Put that away. What's wrong with you? All that would be stealing. They get mighty mad about all that. Oh, I like that they're wearing the stuff too now. Oh, that's cool. They get covered by the shroud. You know what? Let's leave the area and come back in. Excuse me. Reset our shroud a little. There we go. Armor parts, weapon parts, shears. What is that? Thinking caplet. Just a bunch of stuff I'm not going to use. That's not a door that can open.
For the last ratchet on rotten time, leave me in peace! You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Wow, you're pleasant. So, Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about
Everything's fine here.
Just terrible, dreadful
How are you?
sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
Uh-huh. So she's worried about you, like, a lot. Especially hearing about that and how your story contradicts itself.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she?
Oh my
Alright,
gosh,
okay.
who says
Let's
criminy?
Like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
That's me!
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you?
Wait, but if you're
See,
not
I love
sick,
them
then you're
a
not
lot.
dying.
I
So
might
I
have
don't
missed
know
a
about this
payment
dying
or
breath
two,
stuff.
And the other night, I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
So I do work for the board. Well, Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
What'd you do that got you into trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
And yet you think that the board has someone following you, and now you're hiding out.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end...
Talk
and
about just
historically
talking to
valuable
anyone with
items.
one ear and an intent to listen.
3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
So you stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm.
Oh.
Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Well, I'll talk to him for you, no promises. That sounds like quite the pickle you have yourself in, but you will see if we can work something out.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
You owe her. That's about to run out. Alright, now just before I left there, but unfortunately they're enough of an idiot to... Okay, Ellie! Put that away!
Any word on Jesse?
She's in debt to the board and thinks someone's after her. I'll handle it!
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade.
Oh, you're a good friend, not jumping in to help out with that. Halcyon. Excuse me.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled...
How do you do? Ah, how might I assist you?
Do you how do? So I'm here about Jessie Doyle. Something about her debt perhaps being settled would be super awesome. If you could just do me a solid on that one.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Is that so? So, you have to be kidding. Taking her organs? She's worth way more to you alive than dead. She has so many skills. Just put her under an indenture contract.
That's not unreasonable.
Boss, you can't be serious. The board's got no right to just enslave another human being.
That's where you're wrong, young man.
Wow!
Doyle is
That
deeply
tone.
in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Well, way I see it is she doesn't exactly have much of a choice.
I quite concur. It's refreshing to deal with someone practical for a change. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
Nope, go back to your mustache waxing. Have fun. So I gotta figure out how to break this news to her. That's, not gonna go super.
Wish I could say it was good to see you. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
She's right there,
Nothing
okay.
Makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now.
That sucks.
I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
And there's some money for me too! Well, you just watch out for yourself. No more stealing Stardust. And we'll have a good time. Just that cheek pat.
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average Sawbones.
Gosh, I do hurt
If you're
myself a
looking for
lot.
medic, I can work my debt off.
So you're saying that you'll work for me because I helped Jesse?
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent.
Oh my gosh,
Well, we
nobody's
can say
ever
I'm
called me
repaying
competent
favors for
before.
that
Thank you
reason.
so much, Ellie. That feels so nice. So what exactly did Jesse do for you anyway?
She helped me win a bet.
What was the bet?
We were on a smuggling run planet side when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off.
So she saved your life.
Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
But you didn't outrun it. It was killed before I had the chance to catch you. That's not the same as outrunning it. But okay, welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster already. Time to play favorites, Captain.
I'll surround myself with the ladies. Felix, head back to the ship. Try not to get in trouble along the way. Don't punch anyone. Don't hit anyone with a toss ball stick. Don't hit a toss ball stick with anyone. Try not to injure anybody. Try not to make anyone think they've been injured. Try not to let anyone see you. I think it's just the best. No! Make sure... Okay, if I say they don't see you, that doesn't mean that you gotta sneak up behind them before punching them. Felix, just don't... Get back to the ship. Don't let anyone see you, hear you, feel you, or otherwise interact with you at all in the material plane, okay? Okay, ta-da!
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Okay, bye. Have fun! Everything's coming up. Stacy. All right. We have 10 points available. You're not putting anything into dialogue, though. Holy hell! Bonus support persuade. That's why that's working. Alright! Lie from Ellie. Good. What do I want to put things into? Tech? Engineering! That's a lot. I could put it into my guns. Crouch move speed. Lockpick preview, not bad. Hack automechs. Trying to look at what I get for getting things upgraded. Tinkering cost reduced, that'd be nice. Yeah, you know what? Let's just throw all this into tech. Absolutely. And Ellie, what have you got? 220 on your automeg, 174 on your melee. That's not how I want to look at things. Is it value? Alright, no. Okay, so ranged weapons. Her automeg is 220 and kind of a puncher at that. Do we have anything over that? The assault rifle barely, but not really worth doing much with. The same thing, that melee isn't topped, so okay. Nope. Plus 10 to medical while she's in the party. Don't mind if I do. Plus 20 heal amount granted by the medical inhaler. Don't mind if I do. Okay, now let's talk to Gladys. Alright, we've done some good stuff here now. This is... Hold on, do we have everything we need for talking to Gladys? Did we get stuff done?
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
Oh my god, what kind of magazines? Hold on, was there something about an opportunity?
Yes, dearie?
I forget what it was.
Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway, where that distress signal I told you about came from, and ferret out some tasty corporate secrets for old Gladys. Shouldn't be too tough for a lass like you, I'd think.
That sounds fun.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
You know they're bringing back cream savers? I didn't even realize they'd gone, but now like they're bringing them back. That's nice. Oh, old lady candies. Almost as good as a Werther's original. All right, let's find out where Roseway is. Journal, distress signal. Let's also give the data cartridge to the vicar when we get back to the ship.
Have either of the assault cruisers ever put into?
This is probably toasty right here. I'm fine. Alright, into the unreliable. Alright. Ugh. Careful with that.
If you're looking for crew members, Ellie or Felix.
So then I says, fine, I'll pay you back for all of it, with interest.
Nice one. You must have had them quaking in their heels.
I mean, I wasn't really gonna do it. I just wanted to make him feel bad.
Pay you back with interest. I gotta remember that one.
Oh boy.
It felt better if it had worked.
Something on your mind?
Just want to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination.
I like the
Not much
inclination.
else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
So do you often contract out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Ooh, do tell. Scandalous.
There's a lot of business that goes through the Groundbreaker. Some of it's board-authorized freight hauling, and some of it's not. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
I don't want to commit to being like, well, sometimes I'm going to break rules, or, well, I'm not going to break any rules. Thinking that far ahead isn't really Stacy's deal.
Well, my blood type is AB
More personal.
positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Okay. We'll talk more later.
Shall we get back to mischief or what?
Oh my gosh, yes, please.
No complaints here.
Good to see you, boss.
So how'd you end up in the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
So you have a good voice for that kind of thing, but I'm gonna slap it out of you if you keep that tone with me, mister.
Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me.
So you're
I had
not
to make my
really
own
selling your presence on my ship here. I have a hard time believing you were invisible to anybody.
Yeah, because I got sick of being ignored. Got sick of being a nobody. So yeah, I made some noise.
Well,
Got in
that
a couple
passed over
fights.
your head. You're
Nobody else
cute.
in the Groundbreaker is going to look after you. So you had to look after yourself. Learned that real quick.
I like it when you make trouble. You're cute. Halcyon has enough obedient little busy bees.
If I never got in that scuffle with my old foreman, you and I never would have met. You'd be off having adventures without me, and I'd still be working on the docks. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. The foreman and I never got on.
Right, the incident with the tossball stick. Now, when I sent you back to the ship, you didn't actually club anyone with a tossball stick, correct?
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good.
Always
That felt
does.
real good.
Always does.
You ought to try it.
Oh, I have. Come on! Come on! Oh, that fits what I want to do with her characterization so much. Well, if we have a disagreement, I expect it to be civilized. And that means we each get a tossball stick. And we have a ref.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
Well, this isn't your ship, so... Please, if I hadn't picked you up, you'd probably be in a prison cell by now.
Oh, yeah. I had a prison cell back on the Groundbreaker. Carved my name on the wall. I wonder if it's still there. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
Well, aren't you a peach? Okay, so what do we got here? There's... Oh, right, okay, so this is Parvatis Room. She's got that little drone, floaty drone guy going. Okay. The modern steel wrench and you. Okay. That's Parvati. What's in here? Index of banned literature. Okay, so this is the Vicar's room. And there he is. We'll be to you in a second. What's in here now? Purpleberry. A lot of Purpleberry Crunch. Figured I should start writing my thoughts down just in case I ever start losing my mind. Felix. That's probably not how I should have said that. Boop. Violence is not the answer. Violence is the question. The answer is yes. I like it. Signed by two of the greatest players in the league, Karen and Cameron Fraser. Nice. In praise of arson. This contraband collection of essays by anonymous anarchists calls for a total destruction of, quote, the corporate establishment and the apparatus of oppression. Book looks like it's never been opened. Cool. Dissident Hunter Special Edition. Can Agent Khan rescue Auntie Cleo from the clutches of the Weekenders? Weekenders. Wow. I like it. So it's pro-corporate graphic novel. And the Weekenders very clearly being, you know, people that want workers' rights and stuff. Okay. Trauma kit. Scissors for gauze, scalpels for wounds, and handheld laser wands for a flawless complexion. Bullet-riddled leather jacket. It's distressed. Nice. Yeah, that's how cosplayers would refer to that. Distressed. Mysterious bottle of hooch for disinfecting equipment. Probably. Old saber. What doesn't kill you gives you tetanus. And then kills you. Also... Created for a prank, Sam wore the sign for a week before Aiden noticed and pointed out to the janitorial unit. Who placed it on the unit, however, remains a mystery. There's no response from the automechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters SAM. Ask Ada about the SAM unit. I think I will. Well, first let's give this thing to the vicar. You're here. No, that's Parvatis Room. You're here. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me.
Got it. His name is Reginald Chaney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
So, you hesitated there, Vicar. What are you hiding from old Stacy?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Does seem convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
Uh-huh. Okay, let's ask about Sam.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Do you know anything about that automech just gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it. But I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Also, I picked up this distress call, and by I picked it up, I mean someone threw it at me, and I caught it. There might have been some bungling going on. I'm not sure how metaphors work. Anyway, can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's visceral
That
death
almost looked live
everywhere.
action for a second.
Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed.
The unemployed!
If anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No.
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad.
That sounds super
Also,
fun.
corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Are those names supposed to mean anything?
Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Thanks, I love your hair. Let's see if we can do anything about Sam.
You notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
Oh, which one's the captain?
You know the head of the family? Never shows up on screen, but everybody's scared of him?
Never shows up on screen.
And everyone's got different theories about what they're really up to? I can see that.
Come on, I wanted to hear more. Well, that's the groundbreaker out there. Very nice. Oh, good. We got the bowler hat on there. Search term Sam. First Sam result. Experimental note 01695. Do not forget you found the discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical and Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. AH. Experimental note 01696. Removal of factory standard part Suds Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do. AH. Experimental Hope 01697. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and is not turning up anytime soon. But good news, I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of his acid steeper. I can Oh, sorry. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker, who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit step back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Oh boy. So much for details. Messages for Stacy. From Junlei Tennyson to Parvati Oh gosh. Let's read, shall we? Parvati. I don't do this. Ever. So here goes. There's this engine, see, and it hums real nice, like a box of cats playing with mice. But she's coughing and hacking up sludge because it's a blockage that just won't budge. It's an engine to do. Then this wrencher strides in like a shark, hair all done up and fancy and dark. She feels a spasm in her compression alternator, trembling because it's aching to meet her. It's an engine to do. I've got up to 5 more stanzas mapped out, but I'm having trouble rhyming some of the parts, so I'll get back to you on that. JT. Oh, hold on. Got another one. To Parvati, about that talk we had. We were talking about old friends, you know, and I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess. Good mess, but a mess. I'm a better me than I was then. Wanted you to know. Even when I drink too much of the old family recipe. You're pretty swell, Party T. Damn you, insta-spell check. Meet my wrench. Too tired. Just gonna put my head down for... Don't do that, boater! Okay. So Roseway seems decent now. Because that's also... Well, so we've also got something on Monarch. The Empty Man is there. Solution Vital is there. Stress Signal, the Doom that came to Roseway, the Cleaning Machine. Weapons from the Void. Let's do Roseway. Roseway landing pad. Something else on Terra 2.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.